face here with her freckles. She's just so cute. And it's good that her hair is already tied back. We'll leave it like that. I've got a smaller piece of magic eraser that should fit her face quite well. And I'll just go in and start cleaning her up. I'm not going to use too much pressure because these magic erasers are a little bit abrasive and I don't want to rub off her freckles or any face paint. I did make the mistake of cleaning a doll once. It was my Blair doll and I went a little too rough on her lips and it rubbed off some of the paint on her lips, and I was very disappointed that I had done that. So now I'm a lot more gentle with the eraser on their faces. Now this girl did have a little bit of stuffing that was showing through here, and I've never taken a doll's head off before, and because of that I think I'm going to try and I'm going to see if I can just correct that little issue there. I'll untie her strings and just tuck that bit of stuff in and tie it back up again, and that'll be good practice for me to see if I can do limb tightening later on. So I'm going to get a pair of tweezers and see if I can do that. Okay, time to do a little surgery here. I've got some really good tweezers here, and I have never done this before. It'll be my first time, so let's just see how tight are these strings actually. I'm getting it. Excellent, okay. So that's the first knot. All right. That looks good. Ooh, this is exciting. First time ever. Okay, that was actually tied 3 times. That's good to know. I'm not sure if she's ever had her head off before or if that's normally how they do it. So here we go. Look at that. So interesting to do this for the first time. Now see that fuzzy, there's a bit of stuffing right there. So that's great. I can just, now I have the opportunity to tuck that in because I was able to take her head off. Now I'll just tuck it back on. Her limbs are pretty good, so I'm not going to do a limb tightening on her. I do have another one or two that I could do that with very soon. Right, now let's see. I'll just tighten that once and just make sure I got that on properly. Oh no, it has to be much tighter than that. Okay, so that is interesting. Just tighten it really tight. One more time. I think I'm going to leave it at that because you never know, I might need to take her head off again another time. Well, I've eliminated the stuffing from sticking out of the crack, but I'm not sure if I got it on quite as tight as I could have, but I see Rebecca's is loose too, so maybe that's kind of normal. I think I'm going to leave it for now. Her head seems to turn okay. Okay, we're back, and before we do the hair washing, I'm going to use a spray bottle and wet the hair and brush it out. Okay, so that's what is recommended by YouTubers that I have seen doing this with their dolls. So hopefully you can see this okay. I'm really excited about this Rebecca because she's a historical girl and one that I was missing in my collection. So when I get her all fixed up, she's definitely staying with me. It's a beautiful color. It's kind of like a honey brown. It's It's not a dark brown. I think it's really pretty. She's a pretty doll, and her face turned out well. I do notice a little bit of fading on her lip color, and I don't think I did that when I was being quite careful. I mean, it's possible that I did it with the magic eraser, but I was trying not to. I might just have to try a little bit of acrylic paint on there. I haven't done any kind of restoration like that with painting, but Dr. Doll, her channel, she's done a lot of that kind of thing, and I'm quite inspired to try it. Yeah, it doesn't really look that great right now. It's gonna look much better once we've shampooed her. She's so pretty. Okay, so I'll set her aside and let's just get Saige here. We've got double trouble, 2 dolls at once. We're gonna take her braid out. Her hair feels really dry. It's a gorgeous color though. I love redheads. Okay, yeah, her hair's quite long too. This might take a bit more work. Now I am getting some hair loss here, so I'm going to try and be very gentle. Just wanted to show close up how the hair looks here. In the middle part, it's quite matted and dry. So I'm going to be taking some time with this one, brushing her out. But that's how that looks. Yeah, that's nasty. So what I like to do, and I did see this in someone else's video, and I apologize to that person because it was a long time ago and I don't recall which video it was. But it's not a good idea to get water in their eyes when you wash their hair, because that's how the silver eye happens. So what she did, and what I'm going to show you what we do, is I get these little cotton pads and just cover the eyes. Get a piece of Scotch tape. Is that going to be long enough? Maybe not. I'll just do one side here. And one side here. And that just ensures that we don't get any water in the eyes. And then we're going to wrap her up like a little burrito. Dry, and we're ready for the sink. All right, we have Saige to the sink now, and she's ready to have her hair washed. And I just use this Color Radiance shampoo and conditioner. It's just what I have on hand, and it seems to work well with these dolls. Her hair is so dry. Let's see what we can do. Now they say you shouldn't get the wig cap wet. Now I have to say I have done many times when I'm washing their hair, and I don't soak it, but some water does get in there because I want it to be clean. It's not a big deal. The worst thing that can happen is that the wig cap may loosen a little bit. And I don't know, that doesn't seem like a big deal to me because you can always, I don't know, glue it back on, or, I mean, it might be a good thing if you want to try different wigs on your doll if it loosens up, but I think it takes quite a bit of water to loosen it up, so I'm not totally dunking it, I will get it a bit wet though, because I want that hair to be clean too. Alright, let's get some shampoo. Oops, lost half of it there. Yeah, so I do want to get all of the hair clean because who knows where it's been. So we will go right to the top. I'm not going to yank on it. Getting lots of suds. I don't think I'll wash it twice. This is pretty soapy. Rinse it off. You can see I am getting a little water on her forehead there, so it's a good thing I had the cotton there to protect her eyes. It's kind of hard not to splash a little bit of water on their head. Still lots of soap back there. Oops. Be careful. I think we're going to need lots of conditioner. This one. Hopefully that's enough. Can always add more. I'm going to try and comb this through. It might be challenging to do so because her hair is so massively thick and dry. I might have to just let it sit for a while first. I think I need more of this actually. A lot of people use fabric softener. I haven't tried that method yet, but this particular conditioner I have found to be really good. So I use it. We'll see if it works on this hair though. This is a real challenge. Just helps to distribute it evenly through all of the hair. It's not that easy to get every single bit. Still quite a bit of tangles in here. Yeah, this is a big job, guys. Trying not to pull the wig cap too much. Yeah, this is a bad area right here. Yikes. Tangled mess. That is one big knot. Oh, I think we got it. Okay, good. Just using a little, I don't even know if this is the right thing to use actually. It's a plastic baby comb. I wonder if I should switch to a wire brush. Just realized that. Well, I think I got it pretty good. I'm gonna let that sit for about 20 minutes. This burrito girl can just hang out at the sink. So I've got Saige over to the side here, and I did use my wire brush and I brushed through the conditioner a little bit more, so she's still sitting, and I wanted to get started on Rebecca too, so I've repeated the burrito situation and the eye coverings for her. And so now I'm going to do the same thing with Rebecca and wash and condition her hair. Wash, condition, brush through. I'll probably let them dry overnight. You want to make sure you rinse out all of the shampoo. I'm going to rush this part. I think that's got it actually. Okay, now time for conditioner Rebecca. Brush that through, and then we'll let her sit as well. All right, I think that's pretty good. So we'll just let her sit there with the conditioner on her hair for 20 minutes as well. And then I'll probably switch them out and rinse Saige first. Well, they've been sitting for over 20 minutes because I was watching another YouTube video. And so I'm gonna switch these two girls out, and we're gonna do Saige first because she's been sitting the longest. And I'm gonna rinse out the conditioner on both of them and then brush them out and let them air dry. That feels a lot softer. I want to rinse this out really well. I don't want too much residual product left in the hair. They're not like humans where we can just wash it out in a few days. It kind of stays in there. And if there's too much left in there, it attracts lots of dirt and gunk. And it's not recommended to have. Actually, in the American Girl doll store, they only ever use water. As you can see, I have got the wig cap wet, and it's not loose at all. So I think unless it was loose to begin with, I don't think it's too risky to get it a little wet. At least so far, I haven't had that be an issue. I just like everything to be clean and smell good. I think that's well rinsed. Hopefully we didn't get her too wet. The towel is soaked. No, her body looks pretty good. All right, let's take them back to the chair. I've got the girls all wrapped up. Their hair is in a towel. They still have their eye coverings on. It looks so cute. Oh my goodness, look at you. We have Saige here, all wrapped up in a towel, and she's had her hair washed. And we're gonna just take this towel off and see how her hair turned out. There we go. I think we can take this off now. Everything looks okay with her eyes. They seem dry. That's good. All right, let's have a look. Still feels quite dry actually, but we'll see once we brush it out. It's definitely better than it was. It's clean. It smells good. Maybe I should do a boil wash on her or something. I don't really like doing that because then it takes away any curl that they actually do have. And she does seem to have a little bit of wave to her hair. We'll see how they look tomorrow after their hair is completely dry. And then I can decide if I'm going to do any additional styling or treatment. It's definitely much better. You can see some of the shine is back. Pretty girl. I'm not sure how I should let it dry. I guess just, I could twirl it a little bit and see if that dries in a bit of a curl. I don't know, let's just see. Let's see how this, we can just do a little bit of twisting, why not? Then maybe it'll dry with a bit of her wave. Am I doing this the right way? Left. They say the American Girl doll wigs are intended to twist to the left. This is rumored anyway. So we'll do that. Seems to be going well in that direction. It's pretty easy to do this. Going to be some flyaways up here. We can take a toothbrush and smooth those out. I don't think I got these bits here. Oh, that looks pretty nice, actually. All right, so we're going to set her somewhere to air dry. And look at her pretty blue eyes. She's got a cute face, cute freckles. She came out nice and clean. So we'll set her to the side here. I just ran and got a toothbrush that I use for the girls just to show you how nice this works just for smoothing down those little flyaways. And you can really define the part. It helps a lot. It's not perfect. She's definitely been abused, but actually her hair is looking a lot better. And when it dries, I think it's going to be quite nice. And I can pluck out any like really bad frizzy bits. Like these little ones up here in the front, you can just tweeze those out, and then makes it look much smoother. So I think she turned out really well, don't you? We'll do a final reveal when they're both finished. So we have girly number 2 here. Rebecca, you've been waiting a long time. It's your turn now. Let's take off this towel. Hopefully that didn't dry your hair out too much. And take this off your eyes. Ooh, that got quite soaked. Good thing we had that protecting your eyes. Okay. Let's see what we have. Her hair feels a bit dry now too. I think I might have had it in the towel too long, maybe. I think I'm gonna spray it with a bit more water. Just define the part there with the toothbrush again. That works so well. Do the same thing as I did with Saige, just do some twists. Oh, look at that. Her natural curl is still there. Love it. Okay, let's work our way around. This is the easiest way to do hair. I love the way the American Girl doll wigs have memory of their style. So if they had curl, it usually comes back. Okay, I missed a bit back there. It's a little hard on this chair. I can't quite get right to the back of her hair. You need to sit up a little higher. Can't wait to see how these girls look tomorrow when their hair's all dry. We'll put their meet outfits on. Okay, doing good here. Pretty easy, this part. Let it bounce up naturally there. Oh, she's so pretty. Love her. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Put her somewhere to dry. Okay, well there's our Rebecca with her clean hair and her finger curls. And tomorrow we will show how they turned out. Yeah, very fun. I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. I know there's a lot of doll fixing up videos around, but I enjoy watching them. Everybody has their own style, right? Okay, let's see what happens tomorrow. Bye. It's the next day now, and I was at work all day, and I'm home now. I just had dinner, and I thought I would show you how these two dolls turned out, Saige and Rebecca. I had them kind of standing up against the wall all night. I haven't touched their hair yet. Looks beautiful though. Saige still looks a little dry, but let's see. see. Oh, it feels pretty good. Feels a little dry, but still. Oh, Rebecca's is beautiful. All right, let's turn these girls around. Wow. Look at that, Saige. What a transformation. Yeah, I think that turned out really good. Her hair is gorgeous. And she's nice and clean. She looks almost new again. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to style her hair. I might just put it in maybe a couple of little side braids, or I might just keep it curled like this. She looks very elegant like that. And let's see, Rebecca here. Time for your big reveal, Rebecca. Oh, wow, she looks great too. Wow, look at that. We need to get some clothing on you girls now. But I just wanted to show you right after I got home just how they're looking without doing anything. So I'm just going to style them up now and I'll give you a final look. Well, here we are with Rebecca and Saige after their makeover, and I think they both look stunning. What do you all think? Now, Saige's hair is quite dry, as I've said, but I was able to just finger curl it and make it look really pretty. And Rebecca's hair, the same. Her hair wasn't as dry and it turned out quite well. I plucked out a few of the little squiggly dry bits near the part to just clean it up a little bit. And I think it turned out really well. They each have one or two little shine marks on their faces that I couldn't quite get out, but I think they look beautiful. And Rebecca is definitely going to stay in my collection. Saige, I'm going to enjoy for a while, and then I'm not sure, I may sell her. Thank you for watching me do this makeover. If you enjoyed my content, I would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. And please comment below so that I can get to know you better and chat back and hear more about your doll collection. So that's all for today, everybody. Thank you again for watching my videos, and we will see you all real soon. Bye-bye.